tahimik nating mundo, di natin inakalang magkaganito.
Bigla na lang nagkagulo nang ang bulkan ay mag-alboroto. Ang tadhana tila nananadya, bigla ang pagdating nitong pandemya.
Maraming bagay ang nagbago,
Matutuloy pa kaya ang Pasko? Huwag kang mangamba, lahat ay kakayanin basta't nagkakaisa. Tibayan ang loob at sa Diyos ay magdasal. Pagdurusa natin, di na magtatagal. Tayo'y aahon, tayo'y babangon. Pandemya lang ito, Pilipino yata tayo. Tuloy ang Pasko, padayo. Sa pagsubok, tayo'y di bibigay. Sa umagang kay ganda, tayo'y maghihintay.
tamaan man tayo ng bagyo, kapit-misig lang kaya natin to.
Kaya pangako ko sa'yo, lahat ay kakayanin basta't magtulong tayo. Tibayan ang loob at sa Diyos ay magdasal. Pagdurusa natin, di na magtatagal. Tayo'y aahon, tayo'y babangon. Pandemya lang ito, Pilipino yata tayo. Tuloy ang Pasko. Tayo'y aahon, tayo'y babangon. Pandemya lang ito, Pilipino yata tayo. Tuloy ang Pasko. Pandemya lang ito, Pilipino yata tayo. Tuloy ang Pasko. Pandemya lang ito, Pilipino yata tayo. Tuloy ang Pasko. Padayo.
Good afternoon to our dear viewers, especially to your teachers and to your parents as well. So, welcome to another online tutorial brought to you by DepEd EdTech Unit. So, our dear pupils, are you ready to learn English this afternoon? Get ready and please welcome our dear online tutorial this afternoon, no other than from SDO La Union. Please welcome Ma'am Aprilline Banina Marquez. Hello, Ma'am April.
Hello, everyone. Thank you, Ma'am Joy.
Go, go, ma'am. Take it away.
Good afternoon, learners, and also to our dearest parents, good afternoon. I am Tutor Apple, your English buddy for today. So before we begin, kindly prepare first your self-learning module and your pencil. Okay, I do hope everyone are prepared. So to start with, our lesson for this afternoon is all about recognizing the common terms in English relating to parts of a book. So here are the expectations. At the end of this module, you are expected to first recognize the common terms in English relating to parts of a book, like for example, the cover, title page, etc., or the book orientation. The second one, recognize the importance of each part of a book. The third one, identify the proper ways on taking care of books. And the fourth one, label the parts of the book. So before we proceed to our next activity, maybe I think may we have a simple game. Are you ready, kids? So what you're going to do is that in this game, you're going to take a picture and you may send that or do a comment in our Facebook page. Okay, so just a simple one. I know you are very familiar with this. Bring me. Are you ready? Okay, bring me a book. Go. You may take a picture with that book and then you may send that in our comment box on our Facebook page. Okay. I think everyone is ready now. You may have your English book. It could be a storybook. It could be any any book that are important with you. Okay, let's proceed for our activity. So what you're going to do in this activity is that read the following sentences and then you are going to identify what is being described. So I think if you have experiences in doing this in your previous grade, maybe you can have a perfect score. So the first one, this is the most important part of the book, where the content, lessons, and activities are found. Is it letter A, author, letter B, body, letter C, cover, or letter D, table of contents? I'll be giving you 3 seconds to answer that. Okay, anybody else? So what is that? The most important part of the book. Okay. If your answer is letter B, body, you are correct. Let's proceed for number two. Number two, the chapters and lesson titles are listed on this part of the book. It has the page number for each chapter and lesson. I'll repeat. The chapters and the lesson title are listed on this part of the book. It has the page number for each chapter and lesson. Is it letter A, cover, letter B, index, letter C, spine, or letter D, table of contents? So what are these chapters and lessons title? Okay. If your answer is letter D, table of contents, you are correct. Let's proceed for number three. This part tells the title of the book, author, and illustrator. It is found on the first page of the book. I'll repeat. This part tells the title of the book. So it is all about the title of the book. And then author and illustrator. It is found on the first page of the book. So what is your answer then? Okay, I've seen here a comment coming from Miss Donna Grutas. I think That's her answer a while ago, and you are correct. That's tremendous answer. So again, I'll repeat for number three. This part tells the title of the book, author, and illustrator. It is found on the first page of the book. Letter A, index. Letter B, glossary. Letter C, table of contents. And letter D, title page. If your answer is title page or letter D, I think somebody else is answering. We have here a lot of our viewers are answering and they are very active. We have from Precious, Iris, Donna, Helen, and Violi. You got it right. Your answer is letter D, title page. Outstanding! Congratulations, you got it right. Let's proceed for number four. Again, number four. This is where you can find the date and place the book was printed and the publisher who distributed or issued it. I'll repeat. This is where you can find the date and place the book was printed and the publisher who distributed or issued it. Is it letter A, author? Letter B, copyright page. Letter C, cover. Letter D, title page. Are you in number four now, guys? Again, these are your options. Letter A, author. Letter B, copyright page. Letter C, cover. And letter D, title page. So a lot of, even teacher Marian Isabel is answering. Her answer is letter B. Oh, congratulations. We have also Irish, Juanita, Neveline. If your answer is letter B, copyright page, you are correct. Let's proceed for number five. All right, this is number five. This part of the book contains a list of special words and their meanings. It is like a small dictionary at the back page of the book. I'll repeat. This part of the book contains a list of special words and their meanings. It is like a small dictionary at the back page of the book. And these are the options. Letter E, cover. Letter B, index. Letter C, glossary. And letter D, table of contents. Okay, some of you answers letter C. Some of you answers letter B. Okay, we have for number five, for the last question in this activity, Miss Ludivina, letter C. Linda Maligaya answers letter C also. Juanita Takuyan and Iris, letter C. All of you got the correct answer. That is letter C, glossary. Congratulations! Okay, I think all of our viewers are ready. You got it right. Let's proceed for our next activity. Okay, are you excited for this? Of course. So listen carefully with the instruction. I think you may read that in our screen. Study the pictures below. So kindly read it carefully and study it well. Then answer the following questions. Number one. I think everyone is ready now. All right, let's proceed. Let's proceed. Number one, choose the book showing the front cover. So, which among these options, which among these choices show the front cover? Is it letter A? Is it letter B? Or is it letter C? Obviously, I think you got it right. Anybody else from the group of viewers? Oh, Jen Tarosa answers A, as well as Monica, Arlene, Marian, as well as teacher Marian is answering again. All right, you got it correct. That is letter A. Congratulations to our viewers who got the correct answers. Let's proceed for number two. Where would you find the title? Again, this is the question, guys. Where would you find the title? Is it letter A, front matter? Letter B, back matter? Letter C, middle part, or letter D, rear page. So where would you find the title? Irish answers letter E. It is front matter. How about the others? As well as Jerry answers letter E, front matter. The two of you got correct answer. The answer is front matter. Okay, remember guys? Okay, remember guys? The title, if you want to find it, it is where? At the front matter. All right, let's proceed for number 3. Are you ready? Okay. For number 3, where would you find the glossary? Again, where would you find the glossary? Is it letter A, front matter? Letter B, inner page? Letter C, back matter? Or letter D, middle part? I'll repeat. These are the options. Is it letter A, front matter? We talk about the glossary, guys. Letter B, inner page? Letter C, back matter? Or letter D, middle part? Some of you answers what? Is it letter A? Are you sure? The glossary? I think just remember glossary. This contains the special words and their meanings. Is it in the front matter? The correct answer for number 3 is letter C, back matter. All right, let's proceed for number 4. Where would you find the table of contents? Okay, I'll repeat. Where would you find the table of contents? Is it letter E, front matter? Letter B, back matter? Letter C, end page? Or letter D, rear page? I repeat. A, front matter. B, back matter. Letter C, end page? Or letter D, rear page? We're going to find the table of contents. The correct answer for this number is letter A, front matter. Okay, let's proceed for the last question for this activity. Where would you find the title page? So we're talking about now the title page. Title page itself. Is it A, front matter, B, back matter, C, end page, or D, rear page? I'll repeat the options or the choices. Is it A, front matter? Is it B, back matter? Is it letter C at the end page or letter D, rear page? What is your answer? For this item, the correct answer is front matter. So the title page, kids or learners, you're gonna find that at the front matter. So let's proceed for the next one. Okay, guys. So the next activity is all about studying this picture again. So we have here simple questions that you're going to answer. So let's study. This is the simple image. Study the picture. Here's the picture. Then answer the questions that follow. Are you ready? For number 1, what is the title? So in this picture, what is the title of this book? Of course, we are talking about the book. So what is the title of this book? Anybody else? So if your answer is My Happy Family, your answer is correct. Let's proceed for number 2. Who is the author? If you say author, learners, the one who wrote the book. So the correct answer for this is, who is the author? You can see that at the front page or at the cover part of the book. So it is written by Omega Q Huiko. Okay. Next, let's proceed to number 3. Who is the illustrator? Who is the illustrator? Okay, for number 3, the illustrator is this one. It is written there. Illustrated by Ima L. Alu. And for number 4, what does the illustration show? What does the illustration show? Anyone who may guess? It is very obvious that you may find it at the cover page, of course. So the correct answer for this is family. Now, number 5. Which part of the book you will find this? We're going to find that. You may find it where? At the, of course, the cover page. Okay, let's proceed for the next one. Another activity. So this is all about the copyright page. Let's read first. So this is the picture that you're going to analyze, that you're going to study. We're gonna simply read it. Copyright. So it's when 2019 by Juan de la Cruz. All rights reserved. This book or any portion thereof may not be reproduced or used in any manner whatsoever. First printing 2019. Published by the Manila Publishing Company, Manila, Philippines, www.mnl.com.ph. So let's answer number 1. When was the book printed? So what would be your answer? Is it letter A, B, C, or D? For letter A, 2019, B, July 3, 2019, letter C, Philippines, or D, Manila, Philippines. What's your answer? So the correct answer for number 1 is 2019. That was the year that this book was printed. So for number 2, where was the book printed? Is it A, 2019, B, July 3, 2019, letter C, Philippines, or D, Manila, Philippines? The correct answer is letter D, Manila, Philippines. Okay, let's proceed for number 3 now. Who published the book? Who's the one who published it? Is it A, Philippines, B, first printing, C, Manila, Philippines, or letter D, Manila Publishing Company? The correct answer for this item is letter D, Manila Publishing Company. Let's proceed for number 4, item number 4. What part of the book is shown? So this one, we're talking about this, the one that we study. Is it A, cover, B, copyright page, C, glossary, or D, title page? What part of the book is shown? So if your answer is letter B, copyright page, you are correct. Let's proceed for number 5. Where can you find this information in a book? Is it A, front matter? Is it B, back matter, the one that we have studied before? There is C, rear page, or D, center page. If your answer is front matter, you are correct. So our next activity is that it's all about the table of contents, but you can answer this activity at home with the guidance, of course, of your parents. Okay, so now I think everyone knows already the different parts of a book. So, like for example, if you have a book, remember, learners, you know also how to take good care of them. So, what are the different ways? How are you going to take good care of your book? Of course, if you have your own book at home, remember also to cover them with a plastic cover or just a simple recycled materials that you're going to use. Those which are available, of course, at home, so that it would long last and you may use that a long, long time. Okay? So be careful, of course, with your book. Do not tear it. Just simply taking good care of this, just living it carefully, of course. So, dearest learners, I think everyone has their mastery with the different activities that we had this afternoon. For sure, you have already mastered the different parts of the book. Again, thank you for listening, dearest learners, and with you, dearest parents. Guide also your children at home. Okay, once again, good afternoon and thank you very much. Back to you, Miss Joy. Okay, while waiting for Miss Joy, I think everyone also may have their own questions. Do you have your questions, guys? Children and your parents? Yes? Okay. Even us, maybe not only our learners and even our dearest parents may learn from this session this afternoon. And even us, refresh with the different parts of the book that we had today. So, once again, thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the session. Bye.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Apple, Ma'am Aprilline. Thank you.